What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dancy, bringing you a little another video conversation. This is just a conversation. I'm not buying nothing from the auction house. I just want to talk about these auction house prices. They're just like some of these auction house prices are crazy. They're just like real crazy, and this is more of a conversation than a complaint. Even though it might sound like I'm complaining sometimes, but 2K needs to do something to just promote more activity in here, because the way things are going right now, I don't think anything's moving. Like, I mean, stuff under like 10 MT, the 10K MT, or maybe 15, maybe even some 20s. I think the average person, this is just me guessing, probably has 15 to 10, on a good day. 20, like I had 20 early on, but after, like, we all had to wait to actually be able to like function online after that second week, I guess, no, second or third week. I didn't have that much MT, and I don't think many other people did either. I guess the people who, I guess if you spend like $100 on BC and then open packs, you might be able to make a little bit of money. But like, cards don't sell for much. I just want to like just go for some of these cards, because like let's start with Pippen here. I was looking at the Pippen, and now we know Scottie Pippen is like a very famous player. He's probably one of my favorite basketball players of all time. I like him better than Jordan, so that to let y'all know, I'm more of a Pippen fan than Jordan. But the prices for like these cards, I mean, the card is rated high, and it's all the card is basically, I guess, valued on athleticism. Because if you look like, let's go into this Pippen here, his shot rating is not good at all. This is the which Pippen is this? This is the 90, 88, 89 Pippen. And his shot rate is not that good. 75 close, 70 mid range, 62 3-pointer. And I mean, if you go down, the stats do get better. Like drive and dunk 95, ball control 80. That's all right, but it does get better. Where does it get better at? Yeah, around here. Steal 98. I thought he had something, but you see, like, this card, really, I mean, this isn't the one that gets better. I guess it's the 90. I'll show you like a 92, 93, I think it was. But like, this card's not that good. I mean, there's other cards that you can get, that are from recent players that probably is the same player, but that's 20. Somebody wants 20,000 MT for that card, and it's a 81. That's too much. That's way too much. Deron Williams, I think it's an 83. Has much, better offensive stats, and then, I think you could get him for probably about 2,500, 28,000. What's that? Is that the 92, 293 here? I think this is this is a 92 card. I mean, look at his offensive stats. That's not that good. I mean, I guess better players might be able to do like a little pick and rolls and get easy dunks all the time, but the average player, that's like a workhorse card. This is a card where I'm gonna have to work. For at least for myself, I'm gonna have to work the hell out of Pippen to put up some numbers with him. Like, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to be playing like a situation that's more than 5 minutes, and I'm gonna have to work with this card. And like, like, just these prices are crazy. Like, let's go look at some of the other examples. Like, let's look at some Onyx cards. Let's look at some Onyx cards here. See, $30,000, 30,000 MT. I guess that's somewhat fair, but who the hell has 30,000 MT? I mean, I myself, I'm trying to keep my collection intact, and even with my, like, if I would have to sell a lot of my collection at this point to even get 30,000 MT. So like, just the pricing that these people are using, like here, 185,000 MT, over that for Dirk Nowitzki. This card's never gonna sell. I mean, the only person that's gonna buy this card is the people who are spending lots of money on these on VC. and actually, you know, open enough packs to score these cards. I mean, it seems like some people are lucking out like right away, just boom, 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 knocking these cards out. And I don't know if like 2K has a setup like they know who's the high spenders, because I remember in the past games, you know, somebody who spent enough money and like they sent them like this, you know, discount perk bonus. So I think they know who's spending the money, and they're giving them the cards to keep this auction house active. But I mean, that price, that's a good price for this card. You know, that's a good price for this card. That's not a good price for that card. You know, Ray Allen, 97,000. That's too much money. That's too much. I mean, even though the card is beastly, it's too much. Nobody, you know, it's never going to sell. It's only going to sell to somebody who is spending a lot, you know, spending a lot of money. You know, and that percentage of person is just very little. So just I was thinking, to combat the prices in the auction house, is that 2K needs to up the price of the buyout. You know, because like we establish, like look at that price. I mean, this card is this a great card. Even though he doesn't shoot threes in mid range, to me, the mid range jump shot in this game is kind of broken. A lot of the times, there's certain players I've been able to knock shots down with, but I think the mid range game is broken. You know, look at this price. It's not going to sell. What's that? $2 million, 2 million MT. It's not selling. I don't think that card's going anywhere. I don't know if that bid is an active bid, and even if it is, it's some, you know, what's that small percentage of somebody that's spending a lot of money. So your 2K needs to up the even this card. Let's look at the stats on this card. Back it up a little bit. Too much. Way too much for that card. Even though 3 point, there's guys with the same stats that's a gold, you know, that a gold card, and you could probably get them for under 10,000 MT. So just because it's an Onyx card, it is a better card. But I mean, are these Onyx cards really better cards? Or are they just better versions of the current player? So if the current, I mean, so if this is the best Monta Ellis card, like if this is the best he's been, I don't think Onyx cards are boosted. Are these cards boosted versions of these players, or are they the best version of the player? Like the best this player ever was. This is like, you know, the best representation of Monta Ellis. And if that's the case, if the regular Monta Ellis is selling for, you know, let's say like you get him for like 7,000 MT, then this card should only be, you know, because you know, I don't think his stats are that much better than his current card. It should be 10. You know, this should be sold at 10,000 MT. So these you know, these prices are crazy. So 2K, you guys, you know, you really need to up, you know, up the sellout for these cards. That's just my opinion. You know, other people may not think so, but you know that, you know, a lot of the cards I've seen, you know, certain good cards at 2K buy would be like 2,000. I think there's a couple of 2,000 cards, but on average, you know, it's like 500 MT, 1,000 MT, and that's not enough. That's not enough. You know, and I know what they're doing. You know, they got a nice little business going on here, but I think even with their nice little business, they need to up the MT per card. You know, a more realistic MT. You know, Dwayne Wade is not worth, you know, 1,200 MT buyout. He's at least 5 to me. At least 5 or 6. That's fair. You know, I think that'll keep things moving around a bit. You know, keep people buying cards, because I don't really, you know, we don't get to see the figures of how much they make on VC. I'm assuming they probably make a nice little penny, enough to even go through with this. But like, I mean, like you look at like the FIFA marketplace, and marketplace seems to be, you know, it seems to be popping off. There's a couple of knuckleheads that all try to sell cards around the same price, but the marketplace moves, you know, and like the way the marketplace is set up right now, you can't make any money really at all, unless you're like somebody that has like, you know, like 20 cards up every week, which means you're somebody that's hoarding stuff. I also wanted to show you guys the some of these gold legends. Let's see if the price is and actually, why do I keep calling them legends? Gold historic players. They're not, you know, I don't like that legend thing. I'm gonna look up. I'm a Knicks fan. As y'all know, if you follow my video, Let's look at the Oak Train, Chocolate Oak Train, Charles Oakley. Look at these prices. Oh, that prices. It looks like the prices went down, but like this one here, 15,000 MT for Charles Oakley. Like, and this isn't even the best version of him. This is the best version of Oakley. And I mean, look at his stats. He's an 80 card, but look at those stats. In this game, you can't do anything with these stats. So 8,000 MT is too much. Way too much for this card. This is like, I guess like somebody would probably buy that to fill their collection. The Knicks fan. If I had enough MT, to waste, I would probably spend it if I was just being impulsive. But this is more likely the price for this card. This is where the card should be. This card, hell no. This card ain't selling for no 15,000 MT. And then this card ain't selling for that either. This card will most likely be sold in this range. What was another one? I don't want to make this video too long. But it's just conversation here. But let's look up another Nick, for example. Let's see if Mason went. Mason was pretty high yesterday night. Let's see, Anthony Mason here. Let's see if he went down any. Look at that price. 5,800 for this card. I want you to look at the stats on this card. First off, the stats are way too low. Anthony Mason, I mean, he wasn't a juggernaut, but staying his close. He made some layup shots. He had a weird left-handed shot. It was very awkward. But it's not no 69, The professional basketball players standing close should not be a 69. That's just ridiculous. That probably has something to do with that crazy layup thing. But look at the stats of this card, and this guy wants 5,800 MT for this. That's crazy. So you guys need to see, like, let's say like 3,000 for this card. This is a 3,000 MT card because we know there are much better players than him that sell for less than this. And let's not fool ourselves. Offense is most of the game. Defense is only a select number of guys that can actually play defense. Let's do one more crazy example. Like let's go to these Onyx cards, not the Ruby cards. Ruby quartz glasses. Like the Rodman is the common one. Let's see like Malone, 150,000 MT. That card ain't going nowhere. I wonder what the gold one. Let's take a look at gold Malone. Okay, the Ruby Malone. This is, I think, what is this? This is a 97-98 card Malone Ruby, 150, 200. His stats are gonna be good. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, like 96 close, 83 mid range, 53 point. That's called Malone. He did shoot 3-pointers. Now let's look at let's go and look at him in gold. Let's see if we can find a gold Malone. I'm sure we'll find one on the marketplace. I almost picked Moses though. Let's see. Here's the gold one, and this is for 97-98, same year, and they want more. He's charging more than the special card, so that's we'll end it right there. Just come on, guys. You're not gonna sell these cards for these prices. Make them somewhat normal, somewhat in a price range where it's going to move. It's I guess stop trading amongst each other with these super rich guys spending way too much money on VC. I mean, I'm guilty. I spent probably about 200, and that's 4 games. I spent 4 games, and like I don't think I've gotten back nearly enough for what I spent. But it is what it is. But yeah, let's fix these prices. 2K needs to up the MT price. Let me know in the comment section if you agree. I think the big problem is 2K's value of these cards. I think if they up the MT value, they might there might be a little more activity, at least on the PlayStation. This is the PlayStation 4. I don't know how it is on Xbox, and if somebody can post a video showing me the prices of Xbox, because we don't have a website yet. FIFA, you got Futhead, or Foot.com, whatever. You can go on there and look at the prices for both consoles. But for this game, we don't have that yet, so I can't see what the Xbox is. But it seems like the Xbox has more activity from what I'm hearing. But let me know, and if you guys agree with me. I think as us as the consumers, we need to lower these prices just so you can sell them. Like, I don't know why you want to keep moving the card. You know, why I don't want to make a job out of this. I don't have to keep coming online every day and posting this card until somebody's not going to buy it. So let's get these prices down, and 2K in, up that MT per card. You know, that's it. It's your boy Dancer. 15 minutes of rambling, but it's just for conversation. Holla at your boy.